Hello! You asked us on Lacy Bird Academy's channel to show you some types of wrapping, so here they are. We heard you, and today I'll show you a few ways to wrap a small bouquet. I've arranged a compliment bouquet with autumn leaves in advance in an autumn mood, and I'll use it to show you different styles. So, let's get started with the first option. For this one, we'll need one large sheet and then two smaller halves. We'll start with the large sheet. First, we need to determine which side has the main accent. In my case, it's the left side, where I have the Nina Rose and the Miscanthus. Now, I gently fold the left edge of the sheet about 10 centimeters inward, and then I do the same with the bottom part. The distance you choose depends on the height of your bouquet. I put it here now to just see if the size is right. I carefully make sure that the rose, which is the main high point, is positioned higher than the wrapping itself. And then I gently place the sheet at an angle, so that the fold I made earlier goes lower and the right side goes up. Don't squeeze the wrapping too tightly, so that we can tie it up afterwards. Next, we take the following sheet, and now we're going to wrap the front left part of the bouquet. If we're working from the left side, we place the sheet on our left hand and securely make two corners here. The distance at which we place the sheet is about 10 centimeters, or you can use a relaxed palm as a convenient reference. Just like this, we position it. We gently tilt the sheet and lay it over this part of the bouquet. The corners should be pointing upwards. Here, we need to make sure that the two corners don't go past the first sheet. They should create a sort of stepped effect right here. Now we logically move to the last sheet. Since we've wrapped the left side, we move to the right one. We securely place the sheet on the right hand, again leaving about 10 centimeters or using a relaxed palm as a handy guide. We create two corners, one big, one small. Then slide the sheet so the corners point upwards. Lay it over the bouquet's right side. The wrapping shouldn't squeeze the bouquet, leave a bit of air. Secure everything with floral tape. To finally finish the wrapping, we neatly fix everything with a double-sided tape. On the far side, we stick the double-sided tape to the outside and then fold it over. Now, we carefully hide the double-sided tape, since our wrapping is semi-transparent and it would be visible otherwise. But this way, we've neatly hidden it from view. Now, I want to show you why I folded the first sheet at the bottom. You can see that we have a pretty neat skirt forming at the same level. If we had left the part we folded on the first sheet, there would be a huge skirt sticking out in the back, but none in the front. That's why we did everything neatly, folded it, and now our wrapping is all the same length here, and our first option is ready. For the second wrapping option, we'll need 5 sheets to make the wrapping fuller and more voluminous. We often get this kind of request from our clients. We cut the first 2 sheets into squares. Then we precisely cut the next 2, a bit less in size. From the last sheet, we simply make half the size of a square. We visually determine the highest point of the bouquet. It's the left side, so I place the right part of the sheet over my left hand 10 centimeters, or use your relaxed palm as a guide. Next, we wrap it again, and remember that here we have some kind of serpentine, meaning the first part is the shortest. Then it gets wider, and the third part is the widest. If there's still quite a large gap here, we gently fold it a little as well to create an extra elegant wave, just like this. Here we fold the bottom part again, remembering to avoid creating one extra skirt in our bouquet. And we place it with a bold and decisive movement, so that the flowers once again extend beyond the edge of the wrapping. And we fold it over. Notice how I placed this leaf. I didn't put it straight behind the rose, I angled it a bit to the side. Next, we take the following leaf. What do we do with this part of the leaf? We fold it about halfway, and then we bend this edge back in the opposite direction, creating a little wave on the right side. Just like this. Again, we fold the wrapping from the bottom. At the same time, this helps us secure the wave we just made. And then we place the bouquet. What should we pay attention to here? This part of the leaf should cover our wave so that it doesn't bend back, and the second part of the leaf that we folded should cover the right side of the bouquet, but it shouldn't be higher than the first leaf. Next, we take the middle leaves and create the same kind of waves, but this time not on the back but on the sides of the bouquet. I place a leaf on my left hand, making a small wave, about 10 centimeters here as well. Then, in the opposite direction, creating a sort of serpentine effect. After that, we flip the leaf over and place it on the left side of the bouquet. We let it sit lower to create this step for the wrapping effect. Now we take the second middle leaf and repeat the same steps, but on the right side. Securely place the leaf on the right, leaving about 10 centimeters. Next, we carefully turn it in the opposite direction, then gently flip the leaf over and place it on the right side of the beautiful bouquet at a slight, deliberate angle to create a visually appealing, stepped effect. As for the last leaf, I'll place it on the left side. We've been alternating left and right, and though not strictly necessary, I'll stick to this way of working just for consistency and a balanced look. So, we place the leaf on the left hand, again leaving about 10 centimeters, and then layer it on top in the opposite direction. Everything is the same as with the previous leaves. But here, we don't flip the leaf. Instead, we place it in the same position over the part of the bouquet where we're missing some wrapping. We've covered the unwrapped spot, and we neatly tie it up securely. Let me remind you that we securely tie each sheet of wrapping so nothing shifts. But if you're an experienced florist, you may not need to do this, of course. We tape the spots that could fall apart, especially the ones under tension. When using double-sided tape, try not to pull the sheets too tight or aggressively. We need to keep some air inside the wrapping to maintain a soft volume. And on the back side, I can see the loose ends of the wrapping could blow away because of the wind, so I'll firmly secure these. Compare these two bouquet options. Feel free to share which wrapping you personally liked more or which one you use in your own practice. We've noticed a trend toward minimizing the wrapping, and today many bouquets are wrapped in basic craft paper. Let us know if that's the case in your shops. That's it from me. See you soon.